Eyewitness weather forecast.
Really nice spring evening out there right now. This is a live look through our iNet weather camera here on Smith Hill in Deerfield. You can see some nice sunshine there off to the west as the sun is setting. We do have clouds coming in from the south right now that will be thickening up later on this evening. And even though it's just as warm as it was yesterday, it feels much cooler. We've got a strong wind going right now, southeast at 16 miles an hour. So even though we did make it all the way up to 60 degrees, feels a little bit cooler than that. And we'll send it all the way down into the 40s later on tonight. 43 in Utica, 45 in Oneonta, and tomorrow, unfortunately, we stay in the 40s, getting close to 50 at best in the afternoon, but with the rain falling and the gusty winds and all that, it's just going to be a cold and raw day tomorrow. We're still on track for several inches of rain. Everybody looking at least an inch of rain, even up in the North Country, 1.3 in Old Forge. And you can see some areas may receive over 2 inches of rain tomorrow, and that could be more than we could handle in a single day. We do still have a marginal risk for excessive rainfall tomorrow. That means that the usual problem spots where we see some flooding will likely happen tomorrow. So keep that in mind if you live in a flood-prone area. Plan ahead for that. And tomorrow, if you come across any water on the roadways, remember to never attempt to drive or walk across it. Impossible to tell how deep those floodwaters are. And watch out for any road closures because of this tomorrow. Again, rain falls all day tomorrow and will keep going into tomorrow night. So we'll continue to monitor rising rivers and streams through the night tomorrow night. Now here this evening, we've got clouds thickening up later, and then rain moves in for us. Showers after about 2 a.m. it looks like, and we'll see that rain kind of picking up as we get into tomorrow morning. You'll see the futurecast already hinting at a few downpours in the morning, and those will be continuing off and on throughout the day. You can see that here midday, early afternoon. We're still dealing with some heavy downpours in the evening hours tomorrow, and any spots that get hit with one round of downpours after the other is when we could see those flash flood problems developing. Those are still going in the evening, but as we get into tomorrow night, showers become much more spotty and will eventually wind down into Friday, but we're not entirely dry Friday. We'll still be dealing with the occasional shower, but you can see we get some sunshine breaking out here on Friday as well, kind of in between those showers, so that'll help to break it up a little bit there, at least at the end of the week. So tonight we've got those showers moving in. It looks like they'll be here about 3 a.m. in the Utica area. Still breezy overnight tonight. We've got that easterly wind going. We'll get down into the lower 40s, only upper 40s for us at best tomorrow, and we've got that rain falling all day long. You'll want the rain gear for sure, the umbrella, but it might be a little too breezy at times, so the rain jacket, of course, as well. Now, tomorrow night, temperatures get into the upper 30s, or you manage low 50s on Friday, just a little bit better with those scattered few showers at the end of the week. We are still looking at a cold and showery weekend, maybe a little bit of snow mixing in. Sunday morning, it'll be quite cold Saturday night and again on Sunday night, but then we're looking at a nice warming trend next week. Still on track for that 50s on Monday, 60s it looks like Tuesday and Wednesday. That's just a small chance of showers there Tuesday as well. Should end up being a pretty dry day, and we'll see if we can manage any low 70s next week. Shelby would just have to get a day with just enough sunshine. The April sun's stronger than you may think, so it's not totally out of the realm of possibility.
All right, that's some good news for us tonight, Colleen. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, well, here's a look at what's coming.
Now, your Eyewitness weather forecast.
Here's a look back at today. Some really nice sunshine this afternoon. Beautiful sunset there at the end of the day as well. Even though temperatures were the same as yesterday, felt a lot cooler. It was very breezy here this afternoon. We did get into the upper 50s and low 60s again, however, and we're still in the low 50s right now. It's actually breezy enough. It's out of the east-southeast at 15 miles an hour right now. When it's breezy at night, that actually works to keep it from cooling off too much. It keeps that air mixed and relatively warm. 53, still a little bit cool for us. We will eventually get down into the low to mid 40s late night tonight, and we stay there tomorrow. Unfortunately, with the rain and the clouds overhead, temperatures only get close to 50 in the afternoon at best, so definitely feeling even chillier than it was today. And we do still have the risk for excessive rain tomorrow. Remember, that's that low risk for flooding in the usual problem areas most likely tomorrow, and that's because we have 1 to 2 inches of rain expected to fall here. You see on the futurecast some areas close to 1.5 inches, but we could see some spots as close to 2.5 inches of rain, and we can't handle that much, especially in parts of Otsego County and south, because we have very high water right now, and we will see some heavy downpours. In addition to this will be kind of the steady rain. We get a few pockets of heavy downpours to hit an area one after another. That could lead to some flooding. So overnight right now we're partly cloudy, but we'll see those clouds thickening up soon, and the rain showers arrive for us after about 2 a.m. It looks like they'll be scattered at first, but picking up later tomorrow morning. You'll see the futurecast already picking up at a few downpours coming through here at 9 a.m. We'll see those off and on throughout the day, so we're still doing those in the afternoon around dinner time tomorrow night, and we could have a couple rumbles of thunder as well, not out of the question. You'll see most of these heavy downpours will be moving from south to north. They continue in the evening, but then as we get into the overnight hours tomorrow night, the rain starts to pull away. It'll be very light, kind of showery overnight tomorrow night, but largely wraps up by Friday morning. However, on Friday, we're not 100% dry. You'll see we're still dealing with a few spotty rain showers here, and not a lot expected to accumulate, and actually a little bit of sunshine breaking out in between the showers on Friday as well. Now we're going to take a look past the 7-day forecast beyond to next week here for a second, when we have kind of a chilly weekend coming up, so we have to sugarcoat it with a look ahead. We've got a warmer than average pattern shaping up for next week. That means temperatures in the 60s and maybe even some lower 70s. You can see out west they will be having the opposite, a colder than average pattern. So for us, for a good portion of next week, looks like we'll be nice and warm. However, by Easter weekend, it does look like that pattern could shift back in the opposite direction to chilly for us. So make sure you savor the warm days, as it doesn't look like they'll last very long, but it will at least be more than a one-day warm-up this time around. So overnight tonight, we're breezy. We will see those showers moving in late night after about 2 a.m. Temperatures down to the low 40s, and we'll stay pretty breezy tomorrow. Some strong wind gusts, maybe a rumble of thunder possible. That rain falling will be heavy at times and continue throughout almost the entirety of the day. We'll still be dealing with just a few showers on Friday. Hopefully we've got some sun to break out in between those showers. Saturday, we've got rain off and on, maybe even a little small hail or gropal. That's that snow rhymed in ice we could see on Saturday, because we're going to get some stronger showers moving through there. Could see some flakes flying Saturday night, Sunday morning, and a few showers lingering in the second half of the weekend. But after that is when we have that silver lining. The warm-up happening next week. Looks really nice Monday. Small chance of showers on Tuesday, but those 60s, I know it's way in the future right now, but I gotta focus everyone's attention there, because we do have a rough couple of days coming up, unfortunately.
Definitely. We have to focus on that warmer weather.
We gotta have that in the back of our heads at least.
Always. All right, well, still to come on Eyewitness News. First at 10, our sports director, David Edelstein, has your look at local sports.
Your Eyewitness Weather forecast.
Not a bad day for us today. Really nice at the end of the afternoon, especially with lots of sunshine now. It did feel a lot cooler than yesterday because it was a lot breezier, but temperatures actually got about the same, upper 50s and even a couple of low 60s this afternoon with that late day sunshine, that April sun. Nice and strong for us this time of year. Now, later tonight, we're in the low 50s right now. We will get down to the 40s, 43 in Utica, late night 45 in Oneonta. And tomorrow in the afternoon, not rising much, unfortunately, for us. Looks like we'll be close to 50 in the afternoon, so about 10 degrees cooler than we were today. Now, we already have the rain starting to move into the Syracuse area. You can see that here. And as this whole system very, very slowly inches to the east, we'll also be seeing some downpours, some heavier downpours, kind of moving from south to north as the system as a whole moves from west to east. So we'll continue to see that very slowly moving throughout the day. Tomorrow, what that means for us is a whole lot of rain. We're talking over 1 to 2 inches in some spots. Over an inch, it looks like in Utica. Parts of Otsego County could see over 2 inches of rain. And it's those heavy downpours that will be coming in from the south to the north that we'll have to be watching, because this is just the steady rain here. When you get those heavy downpours coming in, especially one after another in the same spots, when you could see some minor flooding. Now, the usual problem areas that tend to flood is probably what we're going to see happening tomorrow, especially poor drainage areas, any of those dead leaves blocking up the storm drains. We'll likely see a lot of that flooding on the roadways tomorrow. Now, once we see those showers move in here later on tonight, they will really start to pick up once we get into the day tomorrow. You can see the futurecast hinting here at a few heavy downpours in the morning, still going on around midday and even into dinner time tomorrow evening, still getting into some heavy downpours. We may even hear a few rumbles of thunder and a few strong wind gusts tomorrow as we have those heavy downpours coming through. Now, into the overnight hours, you can see the heavy rain pulls away. We're just dealing with some light, spotty showers tomorrow night, and those will be lingering into Friday as well. A little cloudy in the morning, but it looks like in the afternoon, in between a few showers, showers. We'll actually have some sunshine there at the end of the day Friday as well. And we will be very showery this weekend as well and chilly. But let's look beyond that here for just a second. Our long range outlook. So this is well into next week. We're looking at warmer than average temperatures, not just for the Northeast, but for actually the whole eastern seaboard. So that means temperatures, lots of highs in the 60s for us, maybe even some 70s next week. You can see that out west, they'll be dealing with the opposite, colder than average. That means lots of chances for snow out there. But it also means for us that after the warm pattern, we'll likely shift into that colder air. By Easter weekend, we may shift back in the opposite direction. But the roller coaster will be going up early next week, so enjoy that more than one day warm up while you can. Tonight, we've got the showers moving in. Temperatures will eventually get down to the low 40s, and they stay in the 40s tomorrow. We've got rain falling off and on throughout the day, heavy at times. Avoid flooded roadways if you come across them. Remember, you can never know how deep that water is. Now, on Friday, we'll manage the low 50s, only a little bit better there, but hopefully a little bit of sunshine in between the showers on Friday afternoon. Saturday and Sunday, we've got showers off and on. We may see a little snow mixing in. It's going to get cold at night, so especially in the mornings and overnights, you could see a few flakes flying. Good news is it doesn't stick around long. We're nice and sunny on Monday, and temperatures will top out in the 60s next week. Starting on Tuesday, that's when we get into that warmer than average trend next week. By Easter weekend, it may go back the opposite direction, but we'll hold on to it, especially after this weekend and last weekend that we had. We'll take a couple of days in the 60s.
Hopefully it warms up for the Easter bunny.
I hope so. I want that. I want for all the spring flowers to come out as well, and for us to actually have a nice warm day to enjoy them. But a couple weeks out, it looks like for us.
All right. That's all right. We'll be patient, right?
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. Thanks, Colleen. We'll be right back after this.